across terabytes of reality to soar above a pixel land in a rocket ship. The 9999 made of megabits. Ladies and gentlemen, leave the world and bring your friends. Step inside and close the door. Shut it out, plug it in, press start and we're flying. No use for your wars and stuff, 'cause we built digital castles in the sky as we float on timeless satellites. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. 'Cause virtual is where we live, live, live.
Morning, everyone. I'm glad to be able to stream this week. Missed a couple weeks here. Let's see, what would I need for what I was thinking about doing? Cobble. And so a little bit of morning post-nasal drip. Cobble, because I was thinking about starting with finishing off the floor in the one tower that I started in. The next question is going to be, which one was it again? I've been using my fortune pick for this because cobble. I think it's this one. The one that I started the roof on. Yeah. Gonna be a big rain today. I was thinking about using the same pattern that I have over in the central tower, but then I was thinking that wouldn't really fit unless I did it everywhere inside, and I kind of need some grass and some other stuff in between. Also, when I was designing that floor, I was thinking about light sources, and I switched over to using sea lanterns for that. I'm not so sure about using them here. I might end up switching all the torches for sea lanterns. The main reason for sea lanterns instead of, say, glowstone is because sea lanterns right now are actually the cheapest light source I have. Funnily enough. Despite being one of the most expensive blocks you can craft, it's actually the cheapest light source that I have. So you know somebody has a guardian farm. A jelly. I actually have like 9 out of the 11 cats. I don't have any fish for you. Actually, I have a jelly. I've seen like 6 of them. Or more. I'm not sure exactly how many. Well, meow yourself. You're the one that came into this building. In the interim, in between streams, I've actually discovered an interesting little quirk with the villagers. Basically, one of the problems I've been having is they've been endlessly breeding, and it's because basically what's going on is they'll claim a bed, and then they'll go to lay down in the bed and somebody else has also claimed said bed, and then when they go to sleep, whoever gets there first gets in the bed and the other one just stands there and stares at them. Stares at the other one. And because multiple of them have claimed one single bed, the game thinks that there's plenty of free beds available, which means that they start breeding because it says they've got a free bed even though they really don't. Meaning you can have plenty of beds for all the adults and they'll still breed. Anybody hear a cat? And Alex. What cat? Sorry, Half-Life fatigue thing. I heard a wolf. I don't think that's one of mine. And there's the cat. That was one of those other things I was noticing the other day. When you have tamed wolves, if you have a puppy and even if you've got them sitting, when they turn into adults, they teleport to wherever you are. It was really weird. I'd be somewhere else and then all of a sudden I'd go walking and there'd be a dog there. I've been hearing things about people having a lot of issues that I haven't seen at all, hardly. That's been going on for years right there. I think they thought they fixed it, but no. Some combination of it being underneath of that and it's decided the whole sub-chunk is unlit. I wouldn't go too crazy with the flying in this version. Because of the sluggish chunk loading. It's better when you're walking, but it's not so great when you're flying. It's like it stops loading the chunks as you move. Let's see, a couple of emails. Nothing I need to worry about right now. I seem to be able to fly much better today. And a couple cats. Let's see this row. I was figuring, I've not been on a server much the last few weeks, but I started playing Empyrean like last Thursday or so. And over the last couple of days, I've actually been working on building a capital vessel. I figure it's either this or stream me building a ship in creative mode. A spaceship. Yes, I know they're going the other way. Looks like my channel ranking thing for my channel has gone back down to 0. Really weird. Might have something to do with that big old gap I've got. My main concern with streaming Empyrean is my system doesn't like it very well and I'm just playing that game. I've been having some weird issues with it. Namely, there's this periodic hitch in it while I'm playing. Not entirely sure what the problem is. I did have it crash completely out though at one point. I was thinking one of those annoyances in games like Empyrean, it's one of those games where you have to actually reload your weapon or tool, and it's like, okay, so when's the least convenient time for you to have to reload? That's when you have to reload. And with that game in particular, when you reload it, if you don't have an empty clip, you lose all of the ammunition that would have been in the remainder of that clip you had. I think it's a 110 thing. I can't remember if they added that in 1.9 or 110. In Minecraft, where you middle click and you pick up in survival whatever it is, if you've got it in your inventory. Oh, I left. Nothing too fancy, but I was thinking it'd be great to at least make the floor level all the way around the whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to be removing those two. Among the things that I don't have sufficient storage room inside the bulk storage, all the variants of stone. Or dirt, for that matter. Give me one of those kinds of streams today. But it's gotta get done. The glass is actually involved with another project that I haven't done a whole lot on in a while. And I did math a while ago and I need like 45 beacons. And this isn't my ancient single player world where I can just go to my ender chest and pull out a stack of nether stars. I think I have a stack and a half in my ender chest in that world. along with 2 or 3 stacks of wither skeleton skulls. Not to mention the double chest with like 31 double shulkers filled with diamond blocks, or like, I think I got something like 35 shulker boxes filled with stacks of emerald blocks. I think it's the only world that has, it's the world that I've seen that has the most diamonds, but part of that's because it was originally a modded world. And then one of the mods was that I had the dimension filled with diamonds. And emeralds. Let's see, I think it was coal, obsidian, lapis, diamonds, emeralds, gold, and iron. And glass and wood. And then there was one of the dimensions that was literally just a void world. Morning. Shovel's too powerful. Somewhere I should run into some more cobble. Oh. Never mind. Sure. You got Minecraft Java Edition? Because this is Java. I'll be faster to probably stick this over here. Let's see, cobble over here. Right on night. At least the sun's not jumping around this week. This is Java Edition. Come on, son. Go down. Red sunlight. Let's see, where was I right now? Ah, over there. No, over here. I just remembered something else. I was considering doing some pack deving on stream too. I haven't done that either. I think it narrows down here. Itchy nose. I don't think I've updated my command since 1.14.1 released. I think it still says 1.14. Whoops. Whoopsie. Shuffle around in my chair a little. It's one of those things I've noticed about the streamers who complain the most about streaming long hours and getting really painful, like in the back. And I figured out what it is. It's they're statues. They don't move. They lock themselves into one position. You want to say, Odo, you need to move around a little. And the reference is from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Basically, there's this character that was a changeling, and he had a liquid form, and so sitting perfectly straight and perfectly still all the time wasn't a problem. And then he was turned into a human for a while. Which, then after he became human, he started having all kinds of back pain, and I was like, well, no wonder you have back pain. You're a statue when you're in a chair. You need to move around a little. I feel like I got a hair in my eye. But dude, it's really hard to fix because my headphones kind of clamp my glasses to my head. Hey, I didn't tell you to come in here, Jelly. One of those odd things I've discovered in life is sometimes you'll think you got a hair in your eye and you go look in the mirror and there's nothing there. Other times, you go and check and it's like, yep, you get this giant hair running across your face. My thermometer got turned around a little. Yeah, I don't have a ton of desk space. The desk I made was built for the room, not for ergonomics or anything. So there really isn't room for everything that's on it, to be honest. On the plus side, there's this six monitor arm thing that you can desk mount that I found online. It's really nice. I don't have 6 monitors for it currently, but I was looking at it, and there was somebody in the reviews who showed pictures of their broken desk, and it's like, yeah, I don't have that problem. It's basically made out of a 1/2 inch thick sheet of plywood, and the part the monitor arm would mount to has a like 6-inch piece running vertically. Huzzah! I ranked up in my own chat. Yeah, okay. So I'm rank 5. Okay, I was rank 11 last time. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyways, on the monitor thing, I'd be, in my case, more worried about the desk tipping over because it's fairly narrow because it was designed to fit the room that I have rather than being sufficiently large for everything. Off to Betty bye. I could probably go a night or two without sleeping, but I generally try not to. Just because... Actually, if it wasn't for the phantoms, I probably wouldn't bother sleeping at all. I mean, I'd set my spawn, but... Alright, gotta shuffle over the other direction. My headphone cable runs right across where the thermometer sits. Come on! Ah! Ow! Ugh. I hate those latency spikes I get. Be fine, be fine, be fine. Oh! No, you can't fly at all because your latency's up over 1,000. Like 99% of the time. I actually discovered the latency spikes watching somebody else stream, and it's like they were having problems and I wasn't sure if it was my end or theirs. And then I ran some speed tests using the Netflix tool, and it said that I had a latency well over 1,000, and it's like, well, that's not right. No wonder I'm having so much trouble flying. Minecraft is sensitive to that kind of a thing. No, it is a new texture. First I thought, wait a minute, are they running beta textures in the new texture pack? And I was like, oh, wait, no. Nope. I are mistaken. Wrong game. Dang it. And of course, after playing Minecraft for a while, you go play some other first-person perspective game, and you go and hold shift to crouch on whatever so you don't fall off, and you dart off the edge because shift is run. It's either left control or C is crouch. Actually, that one probably makes more sense than any other button on the keyboard for crouch. I assigned it to the letter C for crouch, because, yeah. English thing. Probably the weirdest thing I've seen so far was when I first updated to 1.14 and there was a wandering trader in my base, and then he went up the ladder into my bedroom. Now that I know a little bit better on how that works, you just wait 40 minutes and he'll be gone. I think it was, they said it was 40 minutes. One Minecraft day, or 2 Minecraft days. What's really fun about that lighting bug is to go to a place and you'll be on top of glowstone. Bare, naked glowstone. Light level 0. And have things like creepers spawning on top of glowstone. Fortunately, if you're on top of something like bedrock, the light level is irrelevant. Well, something else on the list I keep forgetting to do. Need to remove StreamJar stuff and make it be only Streamlabs. Alright, let's go shuffle our stuff around. Let me through. Let's see. Put that away. I think it was in this one. No, it might have been at the other end. Yeah. Put tools away. I feel like I've got something in the wrong spot and I'm not entirely sure what it is. No, that's terracotta. There's a little bit of oak slabbage. Don't have a whole lot of. I don't have a whole lot of this either. You might make 2 rounds of that to turn into slabs initially. That might be enough to get started. So I think because of the round shape, I want to use slabs rather than stairs. Ow. I'm thinking I want to go 3 wide. Something like that. Because at the moment, the only way to get up on top is actually to go up to the up the scaffolding on the side. Not gonna hit it on this side. That's okay. One of those should let me place it. But then I was gonna make a floor across like where that is. That should be the same height. I could see that happen too. Let's see. I think I can do it that way. I think that'll work. Might want to refill my rockets too. Alright. I do want to keep the stairs going because I want them to go all the way up to the top. Not there, over there. Since there is actually another layer there. But I don't really want it to meet up on the outside of it. I'd really like it to be on the inside of the part that's currently blue that I don't think I'm going to go with. Okay, looks like it's going to be hitting over here somewhere. Let's try going there, 1 over per. As we get closer to the top. As you go up, you get to where it's going to do that. I think it needs to go up 1 more to match that height. Right there. Should probably light this up. Nope, don't need 2 torches there. Because, you know, you really don't want things spawning on your stairs. Generally. I mean, unless you really want them to. That should be good enough down there. And there's actually 2 parts that I want the wood to go up. Let's go grab some scaffolding. You go pluck a hair off your arm, and then you look down and there's another hair on your arm. Running on foot because, yeah, having trouble flying, and then there's the getting low on rockets thing. I don't think I have a whole lot of gunpowder left now. All that chest, a couple stacks of that. Could take a trip through here real quick. I do have a floor pattern now. Nothing fancy. Thought about doing something fancy, then I was like, that wouldn't really fit me. Just stone slabs at the threshold, and then andesite and polished andesite and polished diorite with sea lanterns. Because despite being one of the most expensive light sources in the game, it's actually cheaper for me than torches. Case in point, at the Iron Titan structure at spawn, I ended up using sea lanterns instead of torches because I had more of them. Let's see, so the block right there, so that should do it. Nope, goes there. That should be good. And then I'll only have to repeat this 7 more times. I'm thinking that's probably where the first of the roof removal will have to be. This is fine. But this gives me the upper deck. Alright. Could do a landing on this, but it's not that far. Go too. But now we can get up to here. And of course, as I go, I need to remember to keep the middle of it clear for the beacon beams that will be there eventually. Actually, I just had a thought. What if I go grab one of my beacons? Well, I don't have one, so that would be the one I grab. And temporarily put it down there so that I can see where it's going to go. And it'll take a minute since this I don't build small. Keep reminding myself, yeah, my builds haven't gotten any smaller, they've just gotten more intricate. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's the nearest standard test. There's one there and then one over there somewhere. I don't need it to have any particular anything, I just need it to physically exist. Did I put it in there? I do have a beacon around here, I just... yeah. Does that lag much? Rather than trying to guess at where the hole is, where the holes go, put a beacon there. The hard part's gonna be figuring out which one it is. Let's see. It's all accessible from the mine shaft. The problem is, which one? Let's see. It's gonna take a bit to figure out which one it is. Might include running up and down the ladders. Because it's the one I'm working on, is why I want that one in particular. Should be that way. I think it's these two are the closest ones to the mine shaft in general. To my branch mine. So I think they're the whole access is to my current left. And then the particular one I want would be in front. Going forward. Yeah. Like where that iron block is. This should be the correct one. Temporary torches. So it should be there. And then the other one end of mine shaft is right there. And there are tunnels that connect all of them together. My original idea was to have all of the beacon bases just be on the surface. That will tell me where I need to stop. There should be a beacon over there, although I don't think I'm too close to see it right now. Behind a wall. Yeah. Perfect. And I suppose at some point I should actually build that wither skeleton farm. I suppose I probably should actually build the thing. Unexplored cave. I want to say, there's a lot of those around here. Not sure if I just want this to just go straight across altogether, cutting across from there to over there. Plus the spot for that, or if I want to actually fill in the whole floor. I think that would be where the other hole goes. Yeah. Yeah, it's a slab, so technically the beacon can go through it, but just to make sure that it goes where I want it to. Over there, and one there. Now go retrieve the slabs that fell here in a minute, and then also the beacon itself. I don't think I need to still be there. Make this 3 wide for the moment. Alright, let's go grab the slabs that fell. And then I think I want to put glass there too. So we're gonna go grab some glass. Gotta grab some glass, go retrieve my beacon. But the idea is for there to be like 5 in each of the towers plus 5 in the middle here. Which is actually why the fountain's designed the way it is. I've actually heard of people in a base this size, they would have like another portal like where each gate is. That's more than plenty of that. Alright. Go fetch. I haven't been working my branch mine either. Ugh. Rubber banding. This beacon is actually my work beacon. For things such as if I need haste somewhere. Or if it would make life easier. Could give it a jump boost too at some point. I may end up doing that for in the middle. The reason for so many beacons is so that I can have strength 2 and resist 2 and all the buffs you can get with the beacon. The only one I'm leaving off is haste. But you need 5 beacons to have tier 2 of the 4 for the debuffs, and then you need 1 more to be able to have regen as well. So the way I plan on doing it, there will technically be 2 beacons giving you speed boosts, One of them is speed 1 and one of them is speed 2. Mostly the player moves around a lot faster, and also jump boost 2 is really useful when building. The strength and resistance are for things like phantoms and the possible village raids that I wasn't originally planning on. Because why would we plan for that? That should take us to the middle of that. Does line up perfectly. Excellent, excellent. And back the other way. I kind of shift from side to side. Go ahead and put a torch there. Not sure how I want to do that. Maybe cut across at an angle. Go ahead and dump the glass off. Well, I'm over here. Thinking that's kind of become my thing. I'll tell you here in a minute. It's kind of becoming one of the things that is my thing. There's always it's really large. Whatever base I'm building is very large, and then also at some point there is somewhere in my base that with feather falling 4 you can still fall to your death. Because I also like to make it really tall. I think I'm going to follow the diagonal line and see where that meets up. Maybe go break my scaffolding too while I'm outside. I went and found a bamboo shoot off camera, and then grew a bunch of bamboo, and then made the scaffolding. And then I think I spent like an hour just playing with the scaffolding. Alright. So I'm thinking grab the diagonal there and see where it meets up. That doesn't give me a whole lot of room to get over there. Do it kind of like this. Excuse me. Kind of see where this meets up. It should come to somewhere near the middle. If it works. Yeah. Yeah, because the center would end up perfectly down the middle of that. Carry it on down. This isn't actually centered. It needs to be this way one. That's actually the middle. For the moment, do it that way. I actually might have enough subs to fill that in. Didn't think I did, but I'm looking at it and I'm thinking maybe I do. And then at this point, I think I just bring it straight across. I'm not sure if I want to just have it be at an angle. I think the other spot where it meets up is over here. This block? Yeah. So there, 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 there. So the next one technically goes there. Let's see how this looks. When I started doing my cat taming thing, I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good sign it's a legitimate village. You start getting stray cats. You do kind of need a place over there because otherwise it ends up the stairs don't meet ever. If you don't put it over there. Alright. This one's not centered either. 3, 2, that's it. So 3. So it looks like the middle between these two blocks is actually the middle. And par for the course. I do a lot of that too. Are you building on evens or odds? Yes. I do it that way largely because there's some places where the thing from Minecraft itself requires an even, and there's places where it's better to have an odd. You get both. For the moment, this is going to be a balcony. I'm not entirely decided if I want to keep it going all the way like that or if I want to fill the whole thing in. Not sure. But I think I'm gonna carry the width of this all the way across. Since I have the materials to do that. Yeah, I need to spend like a month AFKing down at the skeleton farm. Maybe not quite that long, but like a good long weekend or something. The lag is a lot better than it was in 1.14.0. I get fewer dips down to 0 frames a second when I run the tree farm. Let's see, I think that goes to there. And of course, there's probably somewhere on here that is spawnable and we'll meet our doom for that. Because that's how that always goes. Alright, doing that. Yeah, there's that too. It's not quite the same width all the way around. It could work. Let's go grab some stairs. And go splat too. For good measure. Oh, working on some towers. Let's see, stone brick stairs. I know I have them. Now where are you? Ah, there you are. There's no slabs in there. So. Nope, not in that box. There it is. Come on, let's fly. Do I want to put the stairs there or there? I'm thinking pull there. Better? Question mark. How do I want my doorway to look? And of course the width of this doesn't actually match the width of that either, so yeah. And that's as wide as I can go in this one because, yeah. And the question, is it even or odd? The answer is yes. It's much more challenging if you do it that way. A little more. I'm not on FTL because the internet connection that I have won't allow that. So if you're used to instant replies from people, you're probably not going to get that here, but it's not because I'm not paying attention. It's because the internet connection just does not allow that. I think I saw some cobble slabs around here somewhere the other day. Yes, I did. Indeed, I did. That would be where the walls are. If there's any walls left. Come on. Only one on and can't fly. I'm thinking maybe cobblestone walls here. Ah, then it does need to go a little bit bigger. There'll be a detail that's kind of run throughout other places too. Get my stairs there. Okay, that's backwards. That'd probably be a good idea. Go look at some of the others I've done. 2 and 3, and then I think that's actually the stair there. 3 stairs and then slabs. And we now have a villager that is no longer no longer a part of the village. Lovely. Seem to be having some connection issues today. Yeah, that would be correct. Up to there. And then some slabs across the top. Stylistically, it matches over there, but the problem is that I don't have all the wood framing around it either. And then there's this. Let's see what we can do with it. Over there, not over there, over there. Jeez. I think I might want to do this one a little narrower because of that. Just because it doesn't work out quite right. Which means that goes there and that one goes there. On the plus side, I only have to do those once because the rest of them will be the same. Let's see. There and there. And then there and there. And there. And then a slab in the middle line. Not quite as big of good of an arc. Actually, I have oak on me. Could do that. Because I think it goes up next to the walls. Or does it go? Ow. Let's see. Come and have a look at our sample over here. No, it's stone and then it's the wood across the top. That one will be fairly easy. That one, not so much. Because for that one, I can just go straight across. Does it go where the slab is? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, I do have scaffolding on hand, so let's use some of that. Yeah, that should be good enough. Not sure on how far that way I would need to go though. One past there. So it would go all the way across to there. Okay. There we go, all the way across to there. I'd like that back, please. Not liking that. Yeah, it works over there, but not here. Mostly because it's round and I would really need to carry that all the way around. One of the nice things about it being in Minecraft is that if you don't like it, you can always tear it out and do it again. In this particular instance, I think what I might do is swap the stairs and slabs over to cobble. I think that'd probably be a better way to give it some detail. Come on. You do this without falling off. Ow. And of course you proceed to just fall off anyways. Isn't that how that goes? Yeah, I did lose a log down there. And over there. Did any of them fall outside? Don't see any down there. One here and one over there. I'm thinking that's probably going to be my best bet. I only have to do this once, because once this one is done, I can repeat it over and over and over again. Let's see. No. And then I'll just send it. Well. And then replace both of those with cobblestone slabs. And the one I'm really not happy with is this one over here. I'm thinking this one might just have to be full blocks all the way around. Feels a little short. And also we need to head off to bed because it's getting to be that time of day. The time of day where it's not day anymore. I think I saw some space over there where I'm going to need to make some repairs. Generally, if you have a place where it's only 1 or 2 blocks, it's probably from lightning. That's generally only a thing if you have fire spread on. The nice thing about where this is located is I can just do this. Go have a look. Yep. We've had some lightning around here. Pretty sure it's not a creeper because there'd be other blocks broken too. And downside of using wood for your roof. Occasionally you need to go around and fix things. Patch the holes. I know of people who will turn fire spread off because they don't want to burn things, and I'm like, yeah, I do it anyways. It still burns, but I build it anyway. It's much more recent over here, but still, it's probably good to go ahead and repair it while I'm here. Rubber banding and got turned around. On this part there probably won't be any burned holes because at the end of the day it's stone on top. Do I have any holes over here today? I did the other day. I was looking at it and it's like, oh hey, I've had some lightning. That's actually the other reason why it's important to go ahead and get the walkways completed all the way around. So that when it burns off from lightning striking it, I can easily get to it. I think I'm going to keep the same width, but just take these up a block. I think that's much, much better. I think that'll work. Alright. Now, do a little bit of over here. Okay, that is a terrible spot to meet it because it makes the door really hard. Let's take this around for a little bit. I want to at least get to where it's a 3 wide section. cat. And I'm out of slabs on hand, but now I have an opening to there. I think I want to use an oak door. The main thing with the doors down below is that I want those. Uh-oh. Not sure if the power's getting ready to die or if it's just my light. The main reason to use iron doors down on the bottom sections. Uh-oh. Chat's disconnected now. Uh-oh.